Hey, what's up, guys? Man. Listen, I'm sorry for the late post. Let me explain what's going to happen. So, there are days when I have to work day shift or when my daytime is full, either with family activities or with work responsibilities, whether that's Beachbody. Actually, this Saturday, January 11th, I'll be at a Beachbody meeting in New York. So, with that said, there's sometimes I'm going to post the next day's workout a little bit late. I kind of spoiled everybody that was posting like the next day's workout like at noon or at 1 or 2. And like, yeah, we got it early. Well, there's some times where I'm going to post it a little bit late because today I went to my class, then I worked out at the gym. I was actually going to post a video from the CrossFit gym, but it's too much noise. I want to give you guys as much high quality video as possible. So, with that said, uh, I'm going to give you a little bit of warm up. Let me explain what's going to happen. First, I want you to do a 5-minute warm up of an exercise I'm going to show. It's simple, nothing complicated. Now, and with that, I want you to do a little bit of dynamic stretching. What I like about this warm up, you're just going to do 5 minutes of this, 5 minutes of this, of running in place, high knees, and punch. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. So it gets your heart rate up. Gets it all loose. So I'm gonna change. Do 3 to 5 minutes. You can do 3 minutes or 5 minutes. So that's that. So here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about stretching. So stretching is relatively a misunderstood concept. There's a lot of controversy about stretching. So when it comes to stretching, you have active versus passive stretches. So think active, passive, static, dynamic. Think of those as 4 quadrants. So active or passive, active means you're stretching, passive means something else is stretching you, whether it's another person or a weight. Static, dynamic. Static means you're still while you're stretching. So you're holding a position. Dynamic means you're moving around. Dynamic. This is called dynamic stretching. Now there's different categories. You could have, now with these 2 quadrants, you have 4 boxes. Think of this. It's kind of cool. You could just pick a box and think of different exercises. So for instance, you could have active static. So active static is my self stretching. This is an example of active static. Passive static. Passive static would be if I had a weight pulling me, like if I was hanging upside down and was holding a weight in my hands and the weight was pulling me. That's an example of passive static. So I'm not moving, but something else is pulling me, whether it's a weight or a person. If I had 2 people pulling my arm, that's active. That's passive static. Now, active dynamic. Active dynamic is this. Active, I'm doing it. Dynamic. Okay? So passive dynamic is somebody else is stretching me. So if I went to a chiropractor or a massage therapist and I'm on the table and they're pulling my arm every which way, stretching me out. You see trainers do that to runners. That's an example of dynamic. That's an example of passive dynamic. Easy way. Passive, it was somebody else is doing something. Active, I'm doing it. I'm being active in my care. So I'm sorry, the doctor part of me is saying this. And static is still dynamic and moving around. So something can't be active and dynamic at the same time. So think of active dynamic. I'm sorry, static dynamic, active passive. Easy to remember. Now, so let's do the workout. So you're gonna do 3 to 5 minutes of high knees. But I want you to punch, focus, punch. Get that heart rate up. Woo-hoo! And once you're done, so grab your weights. Okay. Press up. That's 1 rep. 2 reps. Here's from the side. Okay. Those are usually called Arnold presses. So hammer curls, but we're actually going to hold one. I copied this from P90X. Hold this. Like concentration. Here we go. So this is all the way down, curl all the way up like a hammer. All the way down, do 10 of those. Stop. Once you're done with those 10, hold it. Do 10 of this. Then go down and do the plank. So, like I said, I showed the plank before. You could do plank from on your knees, or you could do plank on your toes. And usually with the plank, I like to do high planks. So you can either do a high plank or elbow plank. Just do the plank, just get it done, okay? So next thing, you're gonna do 10, 10, a minute, do that for 3 rounds. Next thing you're gonna do, let's go. Let's get on the floor, hey. Make sure your arms are at 90 degrees. 90 degrees. 10 bench presses. 10. 10. And then I want you to oh no, don't drop them like that. I don't want you to just drop them like down. Or don't drop them at all. But if you drop it, don't do what I did. I don't want nobody to copy what I just did. So come up here with me. Come up here with me. Then you're going to do 10 deadlifts. Okay. Back is straight. Head always looking forward. Make sure your back is straight. Don't overcurve. Do not undercurve. Okay? Keep the back straight. Chest up. Go all the way down until you're parallel. You're going to feel a strain in your hamstring and in your glutes. And then come back up. You're going to keep the weights very close to your body, the dumbbells very close to your body, and you're pretty much tracing down your quads, tracing down to your shins. So that's what you're going to do with the deadlift. They come slowly back up. Do 10 of those, okay? You should feel it in your back. If you don't feel it in your lower back and in your quads, put more weight in your heels. You'll start feeling it in your hamstrings. You start feeling a little bit in your lower back. That's that core, okay? Then you're going to do 10 of those. Before that, you're going to do 10 bench presses. And then what you're going to do is that 1 minute plank, do that for 3 rounds, okay? I'll type this up on the Dr. Zorda site, exactly what it is. 5-minute warm up, 10 shoulder presses, 10 hammer curls, holding them, 1 minute plank, 3 rounds. No rest, go straight into bench press, 10 bench presses, 10 deadlifts, 1 minute plank, do that for 3 rounds. It's going to be on. You're going to feel it in that upper body. I want you to feel it in that upper body, okay? Make sure you're feeling it, no rest. This is straight through. Even after you do that 3 to 5 minute warm up, go at it. You're going to go straight into it, Take a deep breath, take a deep breath. I'm going to allow you to you could take at most, get a minute rest between that 3 to 5 minute warm up. You get a minute rest between that 3 to 5 minute warm up, then you go into this circuit, okay? This shouldn't take too long. This is a rather quick one. You know, I want to make it a little bit more beastly, but this is only the first week. This is only the first week. I have plenty of time to push you. I want to make sure you feel it in your chest and your arms, okay? Feel it in your chest and your arms, all right? Peace.